Hey, it's Terri. It's Tuesday, and it's Tuesday with Terri. Communicate with impact, how to make you the rock star of your next presentation, whether it's in court, whether it's at the garden club, wherever it is. I want you to be the most confident and irresistible speaker ever. And as a coach, I can just tell you, and as a speaker for many years, you always get butterflies. The fear never really goes away. And if you say it does, maybe you need to rethink it because connecting with people puts you in kind of a vulnerable position. Would you agree? I mean, they're staring at you as opposed to just talking to you this way for maybe 15, 20, maybe an hour, maybe more. So I just remember how terrified I was after speaking for years for my first TED Talk, and it was for 17-year-olds. And if you ever want to be vulnerable, speak for 17-year-olds. So how do we get over that fear? I mean, clearly the first thing is it's intimidation. You're getting up in front of people. They don't know you. We know that from past posts like this. I'll tell you that in 7 seconds, according to conversational intelligence, they're writing a story about what they think about you. 99% of the time it's wrong, but that's what they do. And you do too, because we all have these biases that we have that protect us and come from our experiences. So the first one, obviously, is we don't want to fail. And a lot of the newest attorneys that I've seen will hide behind reading. They'll look down, they won't make eye contact. If that's where your comfort zone is, that's okay, but you're fracturing that connection with your jury, with your focus group, with whoever you're presenting anything to. You don't want to be judged, and by the way, no one does. You know, it's okay to be you as long as you try to be the best version of you. And not everybody has your behavioral style. If you're a double D driver and you're up there and you're loud and you're competitive and you're strong, not that all those things go together, you're going to be different from somebody who just wants everybody to be good, happy, and comfortable. Male and female, very different dynamics with behavioral styles. And a smart and savvy speaker will try to address all four in the same way. And if you want more on that, just email me at terri@terrimurphy.com because it really makes a difference on whether or not they will hear the rest of what you need to say. The fourth one, of course, is inadequacy. Preparation's a big thing here. If you're not prepared, you should have been rehearsing. You should have made some bullet points. Clearly, you don't, especially if you have a super long opening, which we tell you shouldn't. People can only remember and pay active attention for 8.5 seconds. So hone what you want to say. Start with the story. We've got a whole segment on that at Metasystems Consulting, so tune in for that one. The story has to be so compelling that they want to hear more. And so that inadequacy, if you're not prepared and you're rambling, as soon as you start rambling, they're gone because you're not that exciting, especially if you're a high I in a disc personality. Social anxiety. There are behavioral styles that are just not comfortable being in front of people. And you can say, well, part of the job, but how you connect is going to make a big difference about how well you're going to be received. You know, you can't grade anything if they don't hear it. Hearing, listening, expanding, being more interested is part of what you need to do from any platform, because if they're giving you that precious gift of their attention, you need to be that irresistible, engaging, I would say confident speaker. So everybody is got their issues with the fear of speaking, the fear of presenting, even if it's just in a personal relationship. Just remember that empathy plays a big part here. People do the best they can in the moment, and they never say, boy, let me live that moment again so I can mess it up even more. Because we always go into that not forgiveness part. But you want to communicate with impact, and you do that by understanding behavioral styles, tone, physical, body language, the whole 9 yards. But if you're fearful, it's going to come through. So if you're worried about being a little bit fearful and you'd like to have more confidence, contact me as your presentation skill coach. I'm happy to help you. And if you're not wanting to connect right now, you can go ahead and get my resource guide at terri@terrimurphy.com. 10 tips to make you the rock star of your next presentation. Hey, let's get over that fear. It's okay to be the best version of you. I'm Terri Murphy. Join me next Tuesday. Happy to help you be the rock star of your next presentation.